Red Sun Rising, sorry.
Red Star.
Yeah, and I gave it 4 stars. Number 6, Emotionless, Red Sun Rising.
You got 4 from me as well.
You gave them 4 stars. They got 4 stars. And number 5, Happy Song, Bring Me the Horizon, got 5 stars. Concert bias. Full star power from me, and full star power from you got 5 stars as well. Your first time giving 5 stars to somebody on the list
This week. Yep.
and it's not the last time, but it is the first time.
Spoilers, man.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. No. Number 4, and you gave that one 4 stars as well. Rise. 6 a.m.
Stand up and live your life.
Rise. And that
Something
got
else.
5 stars from me, full star power, and that's not concert bias. That's just because it's that badass, sir. Sir. Rise, 6 a.m. with Nikki 6. 5 stars. Number 3, Dark Necessities, Red Hot Chili Peppers. You gave that
5 stars.
full 5-star treatment. I
some
gave that
RCP.
one 4. And
Man, they're probably, besides Volbeat, man, the fastest to jump up, huh?
Volbeat went apeshit, man, but we
9.
ain't there yet. Number 2, my nemesis, 5 Finger Death Punch, and now by process of elimination, you know that
Volbeat.
the Devil's Bleeding Crown is that one. So you gave my nemesis 5 stars, and you gave Volbeat, my Devil's Bleeding Crown, 4 stars, and I gave the Devil's Bleeding Crown 4 stars as well. My nemesis I gave 4 stars. But as far as that goes, there's that. So
Nothing got less than 3. Basically, what we're trying
the
to say.
only time that we agreed on the 5-star full treatment is Happy Song, Bring Me the Horizon. That deserves to be number 1 if you go based off of
our order.
our order.
Yep.
And the worst one would probably be tied with The Sound of Silence and Pinnacle to the Pit. So they took Disturbed took a big leap back in our list as well as From the Pinnacle to the Pit. And I think From Pinnacle to the Pit might have been the worst song last week, but I digress. Let's move on. Well, let's recap this. Mayhem by Hailstorm, number 10. Number 9, From the Pinnacle to the Pit by Ghost. Number 8, The Sound of Silence by Disturbed, got 3 stars. 3 stars from you. That was the first time. That was the lowest I've ever given that song. But
Since we first heard
it's getting played out a little bit. Asking for It, Shinedown, probably in my opinion, if I was to pick the best song on the list, that would probably be the best for me. But you only gave it a 4 because you were a little hater. Number 6,
shit.
Emotionless, Red Sun
Guess I was
Rising.
asking for it, huh?
Yeah, you were asking for it. Exactly. I like what you did there. Emotionless, Red Sun Rising. 4 stars, 4 stars. Happy Song, Bring Me the Horizon would be number 1 on the list. The true number 1. Number 2 would probably have to be...
This is the podcast of positivity.
Number 2 would probably be Asking for It, but number 3 would probably be Rise by 6 a.m. And then number 3 would be... Number 3 would be Rise. Number 4 would be Dark Necessities, Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is number 3 in the
I like how our top 3 would be Happy Song, and then we need to...
Asking for It.
We're asking for the happiness to rise is basically what
And
we're
then
doing.
Rise, and then Dark Necessities,
In the
Red Hot
podcast
Chili
of
Peppers.
positivity, I don't find that the slightest bit ironic.
Then My Nemesis by 5 Finger Death Punch. And then The Devil's Bleeding Crown. And then Mayhem by Hailstorm. And then Sound of Silence, and then From Pinnacle to the Pit. That's what it is, man!
And we didn't even have it written down.
How is that? Look at that. I didn't leave anybody out, did I?
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I did it all. Look at that. How that, and on the fly, no less. How about them apples and bananas? Shout out to the...
What, Dr. Seuss?
Huh?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
shout
probably
out
wrong
to
that-
the Sideshow podcast that I did earlier, which you need to listen
Apples
to,
and Bananas?
BTW. Yeah, I said that. I actually said that on a podcast. I said that while we were recording, and I just did it now in this one. We are tying the podcast together. No. Anyway, we are very happy that we do got that going on. B2J Productions presents the sideshow, and that'll be coming up. And you're going to be a guest on a future episode. We have other guests that we're going to have on future episodes of the sideshow, and he's gonna, and likewise he's gonna be a guest on our show on a future episode, and that show is gonna be our future fan appreciation episode. An even bigger party. Look at that, yeah, the family's getting a little bit bigger. Wait, what? Yep, Stockton, California knows how to party. Now, if you listen to our last podcast, you would know that I have to pay off something, and that payoff is, drum roll please, the top 10 sports in the world. Snap. And I was way off, way wrong. I was so wrong, it's ridiculous. You weren't. You were right. I was tripping balls when I found out what was in the top 10. I looked this up once before. It was so long ago. You were pretty much 100% correct. And I even have how many projected fans of each sport there is. Yeah, Google's amazing. Number 10, American football, with 400 million potential viewers. Number 9, basketball, with 400 million
potential viewers.
So that is actually kind of tied for number 9. But number 8, golf, with 450 million. Golf? Really? Over basketball and football?
Did you just try to say my quarterback's name?
Really? Golf?
Hey.
Close enough.
You got to get it in the hole somehow, right?
Number 7, baseball. 500 million.
All right.
Number 6, and this is where you threw that crazy off the wall thing, and you were actually correct. Table tennis.
Yeah.
850 mil. Number 5, volleyball, with 900 million projected. Number 4, tennis, with 1 billion viewers.
Those net sports, man. Keeping something in the air is very entertaining to our fucking
number
species.
3, well, you can say the rest. Like, number 3 is hockey.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that, but that's what's up.
Yeah, number 3 in the world with 2 billion.
All right.
Number 2, cricket, with 2.5 billion, and number 1, soccer, with 3.5 billion, and MMA isn't even on the list.
So half the world watches fucking soccer?
Yeah. There was a list for which I did find MMA was number 7, but that list was Joe Blow's fucking list from JoeBlow.com. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those. And Joe Blow's, yeah. Right. So it was like one of those things. It was one of those where it was like, dude, you gotta be looking for MMA to be in the top 10. And if you want to find it, you will find it in the top 10. But it's gonna be on sideshowbobs.fucking.com. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Okay. Sorry, man. So, NBA news aplenty. Today, Golden State whooped that ass by like 10 points.
I don't think there's been a game in this OKC Golden State Warriors series where there
was one team that didn't whoop the other team. Yeah,
where there hasn't been a blowout. Maybe
one way or the other.
But now OKC's up 3-2, and Game C will probably be in OKC, so they best take care of it there unless they plan on losing this series.
How about the Cavs in Toronto?
Dude.
It was 2-2 when we were supposed to do this podcast, but now
it's 3-2.
Yeah.
And I believe the Cavs won like 116-78, man. I guess they're a little upset about going undefeated 10-0
3-2
in the playoffs.
Consecutive out of each game, like each series.
Yeah.
And one is the Cavs and one is the OKC. Okay, I see.
Those are the leaders, yeah.
Okay, I see.
Those are more likely to be in the finals at this point in time.
Let's go to the NHL real fast, man. Who are we playing in the finals? And we by the San Jose Sharks.
Pittsburgh Penguins.
The Sharks are the hottest team in the playoffs. Hands down.
Yeah, they're pretty much the hottest hockey team on the planet. Unless they go up against Canada, and even then they got Canadians too, so fuck that.
So there you go. And those Canadians are Sharks first or Canadians first? I don't know.
Well, they're born Canadians, and they've
been Canadian longer.
Yeah, they've got gold with Canada, so we're not going to argue that. But
did they get gold? This last
Canada wins gold almost every time, man.
But did they win it this last year? Are you 100% positive on that?
over like the Swedes or Germany. You mean
somewhere like Olympics? Germany? Yeah, I think it was Germany and.
No, I think Germany is the one who won the FIFA World Cup. Is the Swedes or the? I think it's the Swedes.
Is that? And there's one of them that is this year, right?
Yeah, they're coming up.
The main Olympics is this year, not the Winter Olympics.
It was in 2014. Because I remember in 10 the U.S. lost in.
So the main Olympics is this year, or
in hockey,
or is the Winter Olympics this year?
I think the winter.
Is the World Cup this year?
I don't know. Hands up, don't shoot.
Oh man!
I saw
asking you too many questions, but dude, I get into that shit.
I know I saw commercials with Michael Phelps.
About the only time.
Like, so it's got to be the Winter Olympics, man.
No, if it's Michael Phelps, it's the regular Olympics.
Right, summer.
Yeah, it's the regular.
The regular. What do you mean? There's no such thing as regular. Every season's regular. They come every year.
No, not the Olympics. It's every 2 years, one way or the other.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's usually, it's either the summer or the winter. Boom, boom, boom. So, now we've conquered your sport. Now we're going to tap into mine. But I got so much news going on in MMA, it's disgusting.
You don't have enough time
for it all? No, I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. But I might take up the rest of the time. So let's go to the theatrical attractions. No, let's go to the box office top 5 first. Number 5, The Jungle Book is almost na.
You know why? Because you're not doing your part. No, I'm just kidding.
For real, though. Dude. Yeah, you want to talk behind? Throw it in my face, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Throw all that fucking bare necessities in my face, motherfucker.
Red Hot Chili Peppers even throwing dark necessities at you.
The Jungle Book got $10.9 million over the weekend, $327 million overall, and it's been out for 6 weeks. Number 4 was The Nice Guys. It's only been out for a week, and it made $11.2 million. Number 3 was Neighbors, and it's only been out for 1 week, and it made 21.7. So it took a giant dump all over the face, neck, and chest of The Nice Guys. So then they have some shitty. The Nice Guys have some shitty neighbors, is what I'm trying to say. Neighbors 2, Sorority Row, been out for 1 week, and it got 21.7 mil. Number 2, Captain America: Civil War, $32.9 million, bitch. Just this weekend.
That's a lot of money.
347 mil overall, so it passed The Jungle Book. And it made 3 and it's been out for 3 weeks and made 32.9 million. And but it got a flyover by some Angry Birds. It made $38.1 million this weekend. Not the biggest, because Jungle Book made $100 million in its first week, and Captain America made $100 million in that first week. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are breathing Disney air. The air that we breathe
belongs to Disney.
Is Walt Disney's air. I'm telling you, it's got 2 movies in the top, in the Billboard top 5. The box office. I'm sorry. I'm dipping and dabbing into the wrong toy box. The box office top 5 in America, based solely upon what IMDb posts out every week for me to write down and to give you. As of May 20th through the 22nd, 2 of the 5 movies that are in the top 5 are Disney movies. Captain America: Civil War, Disney movie. Jungle Book, Disney movie. And guess what, guys? We have some theatrical attractions coming out, and I'm going to tell you a little fun fact at the end of it. One of the theatrical attractions coming out isn't coming out in theater. It's coming out on Netflix.
A do-over.
So it's not a theatrical attraction, it's just a goddamn attraction. So let me just do a do-over real quick and tell you exactly what it is. It's just a Netflix attraction, and it's worth mentioning. It's a comedy adventure. It's 2 down on their luck guys decide to fake their deaths and start over with new identities, only to find the people they're pretending to be are an even deeper shit.
Not even to mention these 2 guys are David Spade and Adam Sandler.
Yes, they are. David Spade and Adam Sandler.